Hey, have you subscribed yet?
They come from everywhere to take the challenge. Great multiplier. My eyes adore you.
Do that to me one more time.
So when we went to pick up the car at the end of June, the sales service guy said, hey, give it a quick run around and tell me if there's anything that you need to have fixed. But the location of this was done in the bowels of the West 4th Vancouver sales showroom, and it's like a P3 level parkade down, and very dim lights and such. So anyway, as soon as we got it home, we noticed that there was two imperfections. One was with the paint and one was with the trim. So the trim has since been fixed, and basically what it was this plate here was not pushed in properly, and I'll put some pictures up. So it didn't allow for the sort of under trunk lid to open because this was sticking out, and you could actually stick your fingers in. I'll get a picture of that. Also, you probably can't see it with this crappy camera, but right here and right here are some paint chips or paint imperfections, and so I'll put them up on the screen, and oh, I'm very dark there. There I am. Put them up, and we finally got it. So when we called the service, mobile service, they did come out. They did repop and attach and added clips to the back trim part. However, we had to contact Vancouver to get the paint done. So let's go do that. So I don't want you to think that we're some kind of Princess I, and complain about that very minimal damage, but you have to understand one thing, or two things, or a couple of things, is that when I emailed Tesla service about the popping of, the trim wasn't right, I said, could you please send the tech, and can you just make sure that he has one of those white pens, ink pens, that matches the paint, and just do a quick touch-up. And the person at the tech center, it wasn't a tech center, but she wrote me back and said, if you want a pen, it's going to cost you $70. And I said, well, I just bought a $55,000 car. It's brand spanking new. I'm not going to pay $70 for a white pen. So, long story short, I pushed and I pushed and I pushed, and appointment in Vancouver to have it touched up with a pen, which is what I wanted them to do first time. Anyway, let's go for a drive. Okay, we're ready. I have my cup of tea, and I have 178 kilometers, which is going to be 46%, and I want to go to navigate 11, no, it's not that, it's 1711 Powell Street, boom, in Vancouver. I have a 10:30 appointment, and I'm going to arrive there at, that doesn't make any sense. How can it be 15 kilometers away? That isn't right. Let's try the voice. Navigate 1711 Powell Street, Vancouver. That's more like it. Yeah, so I have a 10:30 appointment. The navigation says that I'm going to arrive there at 10:22, and it's going to take an hour and 4 minutes of blissful driving. All right, so let's get going. Fuck that. Well, I have arrived at 1712 Powell Street in Vancouver, which is their kind of servicey, distribution-y, sales kind of fix-it place. This is actually where I got my Model S from Kelly. This was where the CPO vehicles were brought. So they got 30%. I should be good to get back. Let's have a relax. So while I was looking around the yard, it looks like I think those might be two Roadsters under the covers here. I'm not going to touch the covers, but I just want to see if we can actually see what they are. Yeah, I got a feeling that's got to be a Roadster. Well, there you go with the wheel nut cover, or the lugs. Shows that is a Tesla. So I'm going to assume that this is a Generation 1 Roadster, and that must be one too. Well, there you go. Isn't that awesome? And some other interesting stuff here. It looks like these are some either new batteries or replacement batteries going out. They look pretty new. Let's give it a try. Go back here, out of sight of all their staff. Oh, look what you get deep in the bowels of the Tesla Service Center. Get yourself a twin seat Model X third row, maybe, huh? Some old school stuff there. More batteries. It does smell back here. I think these might be the two jump seats that were in the back of the Model S when they first came out. I don't know this configuration where the seat goes up. That's more of a Model X thing, I think. I'm not a professional about the X. And here we have two more crates. And here it says, fragile, or fragile from Italy, keep dry. Well, it can't be dry here in Vancouver. But here on the side it says, Model 3 Sir Battery Crate. And I'd read all that top secret documentation there, but I'm sure that Elon and his crew would come and give me shit. Anyway, look at that, it's the lithium. It does say lithium ion battery emergency response guide. Corrosive lithium ion. Tesla. Very cool stuff. And they did confirm that these are two Generation 1 Roadsters that are here for a battery replacement. I guess the Gen 1s are known for their batteries going tits up, and well, these are two of them. Absolutely fantastic. I'm dying to know what's underneath here. Well, I think I know. It's a Model S. I'm gonna say classic one, but look how low she's sitting. So maybe the front suspension is foobarred? Yeah, probably. Now I have no clue what this is or why it would be in a Tesla lot. It doesn't look like the shape of a Tesla. I'm dying to lift up the side there. Oh, maybe the wind will catch it to know what's on the hub without me. Oh, I'm gonna lift it and get the shit. What is that? Is that Oldsmobile? Three Shields? Is that an old Oldsmobile? Looks very nice. Anyway, I better turn off because no, they're not looking at me. Haha, suckers. Anyway, batteries. Oh, I'd love to know what's inside there. Just imagine how much, you know, Tesla gear is in there. Anyway, oh, look at those boxes. I'm sure they're for me. Maybe I should go over there and pick a couple up. All right, still waiting. Well, looks like they've handed it back. As you can tell right here, absolutely nothing. Looks fantastic, almost brand new. And the same over here. So all he had to do was actually buff it out. Then he did get the paint pen, and he did put it on there and even it out, buff it out, put a little bit of clear coat on it, and there you go. So I was talking to the chap, and he said that this Powell location is actually the new delivery center for the Lower Mainland in Vancouver, which is odd because it used to be the West 4th. So what these chaps have said is that the West 4th is where you can actually go in the showroom. There's people there that can help you order, you know, online and take your money and all that kind of stuff. And then here is when you actually pick up your car. So there's a guy over here, right there, picking up his brand spanking new white Performance Model 3. And yeah, it's very exciting. It's a beautiful blue one. Love the blue. Black, 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 black. Oh, this one in front is like a space gray kind of car. Anyway, it's time to drive back to home. All right, let's do a little bit more footage, but that's about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell and all that kind of stuff that YouTube tells you to do. But anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye.